Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Bonny and welcome to Bonny Parihar. Alright, so today we're going to review a drugstore foundation. This has been in the market for a while, but I did not get a chance to try it out before. And recently I've been seeing a lot of reviews, even on Instagram, on Facebook, YouTube, everywhere I see people talking about this. So I thought it's never late, right? It's never late. So just give it a try. So I went ahead, I bought this from Ulta. This is the Loreal True Match Nude Hyaluronic Tinted Serum. So it is a blend or a serum foundation. You can call it a tinted serum moisturizer sort of, because the main ingredient is hyaluronic acid. So yeah, I have oily combination skin. I am in my late 30s. So I wanted to try this and give you my review as how I feel about this. So yes, let's get on with it. I'm wearing the foundation right now. I'm going to call it a foundation. It is a tinted serum, but I'm going to call it a foundation the entire video. All right, so just get along with it. So yeah, I'm wearing it on my face right now. So as I was wearing it, I speak a little more about the packaging. I tell that I'm completely okay with it. But now that after I've worn it, after I've used it, opened and closed it a few times, I have few comments. So one, it is a dripper. So though you are not touching the foundation, you can directly drip it on your skin. I'm okay with that, but it is still, it opens up the bottle, the air, it's exposed to air. So you have air getting into the foundation, which is not good. That is one. And the next is, there is a lot of product. Let me show you, give you a closer look. So there is a lot of product around the dripper itself. So when you put the dripper, you have to be very careful, because if it goes near, then you can see the foundation is just spilling out. And then, which I don't like, I don't like it. All right. So I'll have to clean it with a tissue every time. It gets even a little bit messy. So that is the drawback about the packaging. Otherwise, I like the packaging. It's very simple. It is glass bottle, so it is a little bit heavy for traveling as well. But yeah, they could have gone the L'Oreal Infallible foundation. I love the packaging. It is a glass bottle, but still it has a pump and it is amazing. So I feel they could have done a little bit better with the packaging, because they already have so many types of packaging. So this is something that definitely, when you close the cap, you will be in a hurry at some point of time, so it will be messy at times. So that is something I did not like about the packaging. The price. So this retails on Ulta, it retails for $19.99, and on Target and Walmart it retails for $14.99. That is also because on Ulta you always have some sort of discount going on. It is either buy one get one 50% off, and you always have your $3.50 coupon for anything that you buy above $15. So when you put those coupons together, it would definitely come up to $15, the rates that you normally get at Target and Walmart. So I'm okay with the price range as well. This comes in 14 shades. I think 14 is a good shade, but I'm not sure, because I found something, I do feel like I have a white cast on my face, but I'm still happy with the color shade, especially for my skin tone. So I think it should be good. 14 shades is good. All right, so let's talk about the ingredients. One thing that was concerning me on the ingredient side was the third ingredient is alcohol denate. And alcohol denate, if you see in a lot of L'Oreal products, they do have alcohol denate, and alcohol denate is something that helps in absorbing the oil from your skin. So it mattifies your skin. That is a product that is normally used in cosmetics to mattify your skin. It is not very good for skin, especially for sensitive skin. It is not good, but I have used a lot of other products, even the L'Oreal Infallible foundation that I was talking about, which I love. Even that has alcohol denate. It's mentioned as one of the inactive ingredients. Here it is not mentioned if it is the active or inactive ingredient. It's just mentioned in the main ingredient list. So I'm not sure what the difference is, and that is the main reason I'm going to talk about this. This is going to be a 2-day test. So today I've worn it. By the end of the day, I will come back and I'll tell you how long lasting, how well it is wearing. Does it still give me the smoothing effect and everything? But tomorrow I would come back and I'll talk that did I have any reaction after wearing it for the entire day today. Normally when you go to sleep, the next day you wake up, that's when you see the breakouts or the bumps on your skin. So I have sensitive skin, so I feel I could give you a better perspective from my side. So I am going to come at the end of the day, talk to you a little bit more of this foundation, and I'm going to come back tomorrow and then close this video so that I can give you a better view of how it works on sensitive skin. Is the alcohol really irritating? Is it breaking out my skin? So on and so forth. So as of now, I love the way it is looking on my skin. So right now, let me show you how I wear it. So this is the foundation, the Loreal True Match Nude Hyaluronic Tinted Serum. So this comes with a dripper. I know a lot of people had a concern that still the bottle, you have to open it up and air is getting into the bottle. So they wanted it with a pump. That's the only drawback in the packaging. It's not a concern for me because I have a lot of high-end foundations that does not even have a dripper in it. You just need to open the bottle and pour out the foundation. So this is better. So I am first going to see the consistency. It is a serum, so we know that it's going to be, there's nothing in the dripper. Let me pick up some foundation. So this is the consistency. It is not too watery, and again, I'm distracted with the fragrance. I felt it smelled like alcohol when I opened it up. Yes, it does have the smell of alcohol in it. It smells, it's not chemically, but definitely I can smell alcohol, but it's so strong. Oh my God, it is so strong. And I will talk about the ingredients. There is a discussion on the ingredients, so we'll get on to that later on. But first, let's see how it works. Let's see how it applies. So I'm going to put it directly on my face. Alright, so more than from inside the dripper, there was a lot on the outside of the dripper, and that's how I've put it on my face. I'm using an e.l.f. buffing foundation brush. It is a dome shaped. It is dense but not very dense. So I'm going to just buff the foundation into my skin. Alright, so this is the side with the foundation. I can definitely see that it's given me a little bit of glow. It has smoothened my skin a little bit. It is very, very light coverage. So it's just like a tinted moisturizer, which has a very little tint to it. This does not have SPF as far as I know, but hyaluronic acid. So yeah, it's just smoothing my skin. It's just looking very natural on my skin. It is like my skin, but a little bit better. So it has smoothed it out. I don't know if I'll go for a second layer, which I should, right? I'm trying it out, so I should go for a second layer. But this is just one side. I've used it on this side. I haven't used it on this side. So I can definitely see a difference where it is showing my skin, natural skin, but it is my skin, but better sort of way. So yeah, let me try on the other side. Okay, one layer looks good on my skin. I definitely need concealer. I did not sleep well last night, but even then I do have dark under eyes, dark circles, and I have a little bit of pigmentation on my skin. I'm not going to cover up the pigmentation on my skin, but I'm definitely going to cover up my under eyes because I want to see how this looks as a foundation base or as a no makeup, a face really put together. I just don't want to leave it as a tinted moisturizer or a tinted serum. I want to use it as a makeup product. So yeah, I am trying this out as a foundation, a serum foundation, a lightweighted serum foundation, whatever you call it. I just want to see how it works for a longer time. So first of all, I've used a brush and I don't have any brush strokes on my skin. For how light the foundation is, I thought there would be a lot of brush strokes on my skin, but I don't see any brush strokes. It is very light weighted. It is very light coverage. It's not even medium coverage. So I do see all my imperfections on the skin, but I don't see my pores. I don't see the bumpiness on my skin, but I do see the pigments and the acne scars on my skin. So I've just done one layer, so let us do another layer and see if it gives us a little bit more coverage. Okay, so now that I have 2 layers, I can talk a little bit more about this foundation. I would definitely say it looks a little bit glowy, but because it has alcohol donate in it, it is meant to absorb the oil from my skin, so maybe slowly and gradually it would mattify my skin a little bit more, but it is also meant to give a little bit of natural glow to our skin, so we'll check all that by the end of the day. One layer was very light coverage. This second layer, it has given me a little bit more coverage. It's not even close to medium coverage, but a little bit more than the first layer coverage that we had. And the first layer blended in very smooth, as I told you, no brush strokes. The second layer, there was a little bit patchiness, so you had to blend it. I had to buff in the foundation a little bit more. So the second layer will definitely take some time. So if you are in a rush, just do one layer. It blends really well, very smooth, very quick. But if you want to do 2 layers, then it takes a little bit time because it gets a little bit patchy, but nothing that you cannot blend out. It blended out very seamlessly. You can't see any patchiness on my skin right now, but it does take a little time to blend it out. Alright, so right now I like the way it is looking. I don't want so much glow. I wish that as time goes on, it just minimizes the glow a little bit. But I do want the natural glow, but not this amount of glow. I want it to mattify, but not too much. So there's a lot of things I expect from this. So as of now, I like the way it is looking on my skin. I know it looks a little bit not cakey. The color looks a little bit like a white flashback sort of, but I'm not sure about it. So I like the way it is sitting on my skin, but the color, I just feel it's hitting out a little bit of whiteness to it. So yeah, let me just finish my full face of makeup and I'll be right back to talk a little bit more about this. Alright, so I am back with my full face of makeup. Let me take my mirror over here. I really feel good about it. I know I told you it is very light coverage, but now I feel that it is light to medium coverage. The 2 layers, as it has settled into my skin, it is giving me a little better coverage. And yes, the too much glow has just settled down a little bit. I'm not wearing any highlighter today because it's just something that I've recently started doing. So because I want to see how glowy or how oily the foundation can get, I'm not wearing a highlighter, so that by the end of the day, if we see too much glow or oiliness coming through my skin, we would know that it's not the highlighter, it's the foundation. Alright, so as of now, I'm wearing a matte bronzer, a matte blush, and yeah, I'm wearing a new Loreal lipstick, which I would mention everything that's on my face. I'll mention it in the description box below so you can see what I'm wearing. But I went for a very simple makeup and I am loving the way it looks. Yeah, definitely light to medium coverage. I love the way it is looking right now. So let me get along with my day today, and by the end of the day, before I take off my foundation, I will come back and tell you a little bit more how it is lasting on my skin, and we will definitely talk about this tomorrow as well. See you soon. Alright, so I am here for my final check-in. I did the makeup somewhere around 11 o'clock and right now the time is 6:20. So it is somewhere around 8 hours. Yeah, 7.5 sort of. But yeah, I am still gonna come tomorrow and talk about this foundation because tonight I'm gonna see if it's gonna show any reaction on my skin. But let's talk about today. Let's talk how it has been working on my skin for 8 hours today, almost 8 hours, and I'm loving it. I just did a touch up on my lips because my lipstick was almost gone. So otherwise I haven't touched up my skin at all. And I'm taking a closer look over here. This is like a very healthy, natural glow on my skin on both the sides. And I am loving it. I can see that there is, let me bring you a little bit closer. Okay, so just, I want to show you a closer look of my skin. What do you think? Do you love it the way I love it? I am loving it. I can see it's settling a little bit on these lines. So these fine lines, this side is not that much, but this side a little bit, ever so slightly. It's very lightly settling over there, which I can see it because of the mirror so close to my face, but otherwise it's not that visible. I have few lines over here on my forehead, but it is not emphasizing or settling on those lines on my forehead. This is the smile lines. I smile, I talk a lot during work, and I ate. I had lunch and dinner, and yeah, that is why I have a little bit settling on my lines, but otherwise, oh my god, I love the way it is sitting on my skin. I love the way it's sitting on my skin. So first, let me zoom you out a little bit. Alright, so the only thing to talk about here is the ingredient is amazing. I would not say ingredient is amazing because I'm contradicting my own statement. Hyaluronic acid is amazing. I love hyaluronic acid, and I can see it is still giving me the plump, natural, healthy looking skin for 8 hours now. But I was only concerned about the alcohol content in it. But as of now, I don't feel anything weird on my skin. Normally, I feel itchy because if anything is reacting on the sensitivity of my skin, the first reaction I feel it itchy, but I haven't felt itchy at all. It's been so very lightweight on my skin, but I have to definitely say it is giving me medium coverage, light to medium coverage, because look at it for yourself. It's giving me a beautiful coverage. And yeah, I don't know why I was worried about the ingredient. It is not good for skin, but it is there in most of the cosmetics because that is the ingredient that's used to absorb the oil that comes from your skin. So if you have anything that's mattifying or keeps the oil at par for a longer time, they definitely use alcohol in their products. So this is definitely not a clean or vegan product. This doesn't definitely have few ingredients that are not good for sensitive skin, but for me so far it is working out. So yeah, that is gonna be my verdict for tonight, and tomorrow it would show me if there's any reaction or not. Normally I get these bumps on this area, on the jaw area of my face, so that's what I'm gonna check. So tomorrow morning I'll come back and we'll talk a little bit more of this foundation. So good night, but stay tuned. Hello, I am back. Good morning. It is, I would not call it a beautiful morning, but it is so dull and gloomy outside. I have a raspy voice because it's just been 30 minutes I've woken up, but I'm all cleaned up. I've done my morning skincare routine, and I wanted to come over here the first thing and talk about this foundation. So let me bring you a little bit closer to show you my skin. Alright, so you can take a closer look at my skin. I just used my vitamin C serum. I haven't had my coffee yet. So I just used a hydrating cleanser. I used vitamin C serum. I've used the Clinique moisturizer and my sunscreen. So that is all that I have on my skin. And I did not have any irritation. My skin is really looking healthy. So let me just zoom you out first. Alright, so yeah, just to keep it very short and crisp, I love this foundation. Yesterday, you'd have seen just few seconds back for you. For me, it was yesterday, how pretty it was looking even after 7.5 to 8 hours. So yeah, I love it. It did not dry out my skin that much. It does have the hyaluronic acid, and that is why maybe it has that balance in it, that even though it has alcohol in it, it's not drying out your skin too much. But still, I would tell you to at least try it twice or thrice continuously and then see if it is drying out your skin. And if it is drying out your skin, then don't try to use it every day. Try to use it alternative days or twice or thrice in a week. Just try to figure it out for your skin type. But for me, it is looking beautiful. I will definitely keep wearing this. So just to do a small recap, this comes in 14 shades. This retails for $14.99. It has hyaluronic acid. It has brightening complexes that brightens your skin and keeps your skin healthy and supple. It's really good for oily skin as well, because you would have seen my skin yesterday. Mine is not too oily, but it is oily combination, and it still kept my skin intact. No oil peeking through, no pores peeking through, so it was smooth and really good. So yeah, that is all for my review. I definitely give this a thumbs up. It is beautiful. Always everyone's skin is different. So that is a disclaimer that I always want to put out there. So give it a try, and yeah, like the way I tried it, wait for 2 days and see if it is reacting on your skin. If not, it is an amazing product. I totally love it. Yeah, so if you like this video, please make sure to hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you very much for watching till the end, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.